Mace ain't even done that.
Hey.
Go stream Pop It by Fania on all platforms.
Period.
Okay? But no, overall the tour I feel like was a 10 out of 10. I think that Zeus, Lemmy, Natalie, they did their big one. And even all of the girls. I feel like everybody brings something different to the show. Like even the girls who don't have songs.
The whole truth, the whole truth, the whole truth with Wiz. Say it loud, say it clear, yeah. Real stories, real lives. Real conversations you don't hear anywhere else. Stories, real lives. Real conversations you don't hear. The whole truth. The whole truth. The whole truth with
Because
I'm just saying what the people is surmising, right?
No. Okay, so let me explain. Let's back up.
Uh-huh.
So from DC, me and Tavii were good in DC. We didn't go at it or whatever.
This is USA.
Yes.
Okay.
We went to DC was the first place we went to.
Okay.
Went to New York. Me and Tavii got into it in New York. Me, Tavii, and Killer. This was off camera though. Me,
Okay.
Tavii, and Killer. We were at the same hotel and we had a conversation. Tavii felt some type of way to me because she said that I'm talking to her ops. She was referring to Lex. She said that because me and Lex were like kind of cordial. We weren't friends, but like, you know, like her hair was like sticking up. So I was telling her like, you know, like you have ways or whatever. And that started, you know, our conversation or whatever. And Tavii felt some type of way that me and Lex was, I guess, being cordial with each other. She's like, oh, you fucking with my ops. And I'm like, girl, let's not forget, like at one point in time, me and you were not cool.
Right.
Me and you had 2 different situations with Lex. So you can't say I'm fucking with your op when me and you both have beef with her and I also had beef with you before.
But at this point, y'all sisters now, right?
Yes, we are. But I don't feel like whatever me and Lex was talking about, it don't have nothing to do with Tavii. I don't feel like she is in any place to say, oh, you're fucking with my ops, because I fought her just like you did.
Okay.
Like,
boom.
you know, like it shouldn't be like that. And she's like, oh, well, you wouldn't do that to Killer. I was cordial with Tinka. I never had a problem with Tinka.
Okay.
And Killer doesn't fault me for that, because it's like we're all on a show. Like I give people a fair chance, unless you just do some like really disrespectful shit that nobody can come from. Like I try to be fair.
Okay.
So Tavii's like, oh yeah, like you wouldn't do that to Killer. You're fucking with my ops. And I had to really sit and explain to her, like, girl, like, let's not do that. At one point in time we fought, and it don't give that. And I don't have to beef with Lex just because she's not talking to you, because if she was having a conversation with you, you wouldn't be mad.
Okay.
So that was really like the start to everything.
Okay. And so then we get to you checking her about the big 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And I wasn't loud about it. I didn't say, well, Tavii, shut up. Like, no, I'm like, girl, like that don't got nothing to do with us. If you're not ready to fight, knowing that at that moment, you have to think we're not cool with them. Like we don't have beef with them, but we're not cool. We just fought them all season last season. We just fought them damn near every other day. And you fighting them the most, you know, whatever. They haven't even had a conversation at this point within themselves.
Okay.
So they don't even know if the 3 are breaking up, but yet you're butting in their business. So you just got to know what comes with that. And I didn't say it loudly. Like I literally was talking to her like, all right, friend, like, you know, what, you ready for whatever comes with that? And she's like, what you mean? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And at that moment, it's 3 of them. So if you get into some shit, I'm going to get into it too.
Okay.
I'm your friend.
Okay. So the way you explained it, were you really like that chill with it, or did you sure you didn't buck?
No, I was.
You didn't give her no bipolar gym like.
No, I was definitely chill about that. I'm like, well, if you ready to, I mean, you can hear it in the audio.
Okay. But Tavii was like, well, everybody else was saying it though. Was everybody else saying the same thing on the bus? Because people were
asking, but it's like Rolly. Nobody's gonna look at Rolly and be like, you know,
okay,
never fought them. So the circumstances is different. And just like with last season, with Lex having a problem with me and Tavii talking behind cameras, that it don't have nothing to do with Lex, but she's not wrong. Like, why are y'all talking? Like, you know, what's going on? Didn't y'all just fight? It's just the wrong messenger, and that's why they got into it. So it's the same thing.
Okay.
Lex, you asking about me and Tavii. Now Tavii asking about y'all. So that's really like the same situation.
I got you.
Low key.
So what was the difference between that situation and then what happened with you and Gretch and Tavii trying to talk you down the ledge with Gretch?
So when we got on the bus, they were asking what happened. And I was explaining, and Gretchen was like, well, Rican do be popping it. And I'm like, well, she didn't pop it on you, so mind your business.
Okay.
And Rican never popped it on Gretchen. So you're standing up and you're saying, well, Rican do be popping it, but she never popped it on you. So sit back down and sit this one out.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I felt.
Okay. How do y'all feel about that? She explained the difference. Okay, there we go.
That's how I felt. And at that moment, Tavii, you're supposed to be my friend and you're cool with Gretchen. So at that moment, you coming at me when you supposed to be cool with both of us.
Okay. Okay. What's going on with you and Nunu? What's the problem? I don't understand this. Nunu was a cool ass chick, you know. I'm like,
what I will say is, I feel like me and Nunu's situation could have been avoided. Like, it really could have been avoided.
Where did it start?
It started with our conversation that we had off camera, and that's be the problem. A lot of stuff be happening
off camera.
Yeah,
I hate it
because then when we get on the show, it doesn't make sense for the supporters.
None of it makes sense. Yeah,
that are watching. But me and we did have a conversation off camera, and I guess we had two different point of views of the conversation. Like, I thought everything was done with, she said she's not going to bring Rican's name up. Rican's not here. And she said Killer didn't say nothing to her, so she's not going to say nothing to Killer. I'm like, all right.
You was on some greasy talk, like, you know, it was established. She like, no, it was a conversation. It was established. It was a conversation. I'm like, what?
I said, no, we had an understanding. She's like, no, we had a conversation. I'm just like, all right, well, you know, you getting cute, I'm getting cute, and we're both Geminis, so it's like, we, you know.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, we were
so what?
both Geminis.
So explain the scenario. Y'all went out to, and it's just me hypothesizing. So y'all went out one night, and then y'all come back to the hotel, and you're like, girl, let me talk to you, or was it like,
no, we were
you need to meet me at my, okay, so.
No, we were already on the bus, and we had, I don't know whether it was a conversation or understanding, but to each his own. But a talk was definitely had, and I thought that we did have an understanding from that, and I guess not, because after that, a couple days later, it wasn't even the same day. I would have respected it more if it was the same day, but a couple days later, then now she's trying to talk to Killer, and you know, Killer's not on that, bitch. You step in my circle, you getting bopped. So
then let me ask you, do you think that it's fair to say when someone should speak on something if they don't?
And that's why I said I could understand looking back on it. Like, if a bitch sit and tell me, like, well, me, it's different with me. Like, if I have a conversation with somebody and I'm like, you know, I don't really care to, you know, speak on this, I'm not going to speak on it.
Okay.
But I can understand that people feelings change. And if she, you know, she didn't feel that way at that point in time, and now she does, like, it is what it is. So that's why I feel like it could have been avoided.
What are your thoughts about the whole DMX and what's the other black Daddy? Trick Daddy, Trick Daddy,
Travis.
All of that? Like, are you understanding why Tavii is wanting to get in there with Tommy, or are you like, it was just a joke, girl, calm down?
I feel like I could understand both. So, okay, we get it. The way Tommy said it, she did say it as a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like, oh, and Tavii over there, fucking.
Yeah, because she was getting in there with Janelle. She was getting in there.
She definitely was. But if Tavii told her, like, okay, like, I'm not comfortable with being referred to as Trick Daddy by I'm a female. I do get that. So it's just like, you know, I feel like that was just like really a misunderstanding. But I can't tell nobody how to react. If Tavii felt some type of way and she felt like she was disrespected, then stand on that.
Well, I know we can't dictate how people should react, but I mean, that smack that DJ Sky got from On a Mac, would you let somebody smack you like that?
No, I wouldn't. That
was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
I felt bad for her. Did anybody take her to the back and was like, girl, like, what just happened?
No, well, I don't know. Maybe Krishan or what's her name?
Marsh.
Yes, maybe Krishan or Marsh did, but I'm not sure. I do feel like, me personally, I wouldn't let nobody smack me. But I feel like we all understand like Sky's reaction to things, and just like, okay, if I know somebody's not gonna fight me back, I'm not gonna hit him. That's honestly, I felt like I should have been fought. What's her name? Elsie. But me personally, I know like Elsie is not no match for me, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. Like I wouldn't. Yeah. I stand on that.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. So that's why I wouldn't even waste my time like even fighting her, slapping her, nothing.
Makes sense.
Sometimes you just let shit go,
Makes
especially
sense.
if it's not worth it. But I could understand, like, I don't know the situation that happened, and it's but so much somebody's gonna take from somebody. So that's why I don't know.
So this is me putting my thoughts into it, because when I think of Nunu on Baddies Caribbean was getting in there with these fights. Now I don't know if you seen her fight, if you know her from the other season or whatever, or you just don't give no, and it is what it is. If you're gonna smack girl, you're gonna smack girl. But I'm like, I in my head, I'd be like, okay, so she get in there. Let me see if I can reason with her.
Oh.
But there was a moment where she's getting her hair. She seems to always be getting her hair done and getting in these fights.
Her wigs don't be coming off,
and they don't. But you walk in the scene with her, and you got on some low Tims. What's your shoe size?
5.5.
Oh my God! You got on some low Tims, and you. I felt like you sunning her. I felt like you're checking her. Express what's going on? Like, how are we getting to here? And we never see Cold Killer checking Nunu the way you checking Nunu for K-Rican and Cold Killer. So we like,
I feel like Killer didn't even give it time to check Nunu, because Killer was like, "Did you step in my space? Usher, usher, usher."
Yeah.
And that was it. Killer don't do much of talking. Like, I feel like me and Nunu, we had a lot of dialogue. A lot. And it's just like, it was just like little stuff. I'm just, all right, let me slip these Timbs off. All right, let me, and it was what it was. But no, I feel like with that situation, I was just irritated, because just like, girl, I thought we had to understand it. But like I said, looking back on it, like, it could have, I really can't tell nobody what to say, what not to say. I just thought, like, I wasn't trying to tell her what to say, what not to say, but I did think we had an understanding.
Okay.
And I feel like that's where the miscommunication comes in. And I just would have felt like better about the situation if she would have just handled it right then and there. But she's just saying, "Oh, I checked temperatures and it was cold." You didn't check nobody's temperature.
Okay.
But I guess checking temperatures in Florida must be like, and I'm not coming at nobody from Florida, but just the way Nunu explained it, checking temperatures, you walk in a room and you don't like somebody and they don't say nothing to you. Okay,
I'll give you a little bit of her perspective. Yeah, basically what you just said. Like, if you know that there was a potential problem or issue or rift, if there was an issue, then if that person had an issue with you, they would say something. So to somebody, that could be like, not her specifically checking her temperature, but there was no temperature to be checked because nobody said anything. Yeah. And I think that's what her purpose was. But I can understand Cold Killer saying too, but you ain't checked nobody.
If somebody tell me, like, girl, I checked your temperature and you didn't say nothing to me,
right,
I'm gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
But what did you check?
Okay, so people are asking, why are you doing all this fighting and bucking for a woman that's not on the show and for Cold Killer? When Cold Killer can fight for herself, is it given I need a storyline, or is it given this is just how Fania is?
I'm always like that behind my friends, and especially because I know they're 100% on that behind me. And like I said, Rican is not on the show as of yet, but she does come later on, as y'all know.
Yeah.
And she gets a chance to defend herself and do all of that. But if my friend is not there to defend himself, I'm gonna be on that anytime.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's the problem I feel like is a lot with our supporters and fans, because it's like y'all think storyline. So now y'all have that implanted in y'all head, like, oh, she did this because she needs a storyline. Well, no, she did it because she wanted to do it. Just like people could say, oh, Nunu only said something to Killer because she needed a storyline, because Nunu waited days. She waited damn near 8 days into filming to say something to Killer.
Okay. So I was told that, how can I word this? I was told that before Nunu said something, there was a conversation that was had with the powers to be about women not doing enough on the show, so to speak, quote unquote. Okay. And so if I'm a woman on the cast and I'm being told that I'm not doing enough or whatever have you, maybe at that meeting where Rolly just told Nunu, hey, you got to do more, you're not doing enough, maybe now she's like, okay, I'm hearing this a lot, we're not doing enough, okay, let me get in here. Is that a fair assessment, do you think, if that is how that went? Or do you feel like, nope, if you was really about that life, you should have just been about that life?
I feel like I could see both ends of the stick.
Okay.
Honestly, like if you about that life, you're gonna say something right then and there. You're not gonna let shit boil up and then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, well, I don't have a problem with it. But I mean, it's kind of I'm not gonna say it was kind of the same thing.
Pull the mic to you.
Oh, I'm not gonna say, like, I can't be biased with that for real now that I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes me a little longer to think about stuff and like how shit played out. But it's just kind of the same thing with the noodles. I really wasn't mad about the noodles.
Right.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I still fought about the noodles, and I waited how long to fight about the
Okay.
noodles, and that's kind of the same
That's a
thing
fair-
Nunu
that's
did.
fair.
So it's kind of,
That's fair.
So I can see like, okay, cool, like, so I can kind of compare that. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's,
I guess that's
that's
fair.
unlike a Gemini, so I'm gonna give that to Fauna.
Oh, please. No, but I can see where it's just like, Mitch, who the fuck are you to check me and tell me,
Gretchen has the same story. Well, the same storyline. The N word. How do you feel about Gretchen and the N word?
I just feel like if somebody tell you that they're not comfortable with you saying something, everybody's different. If somebody's telling you to your face that they're not comfortable, you gotta respect that.
Okay.
It's like if somebody keeps calling me a bitch. Just like Tavii. She kept calling her trick daddy. She didn't like that.
Yeah.
It's like somebody keep calling me a bitch. I don't like that.
Okay.
So I kind of,
Was there a knife on set in the fight between
No.
Okay.
Sapphire and Gretchen.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. But there was rings involved.
Okay. I was of the belief that Sapphire's
But I'm gonna be
finger
honest with
cast was the reason why she got her neck
Maybe it might have been, but I'm gonna be honest with you, because this part was cut out. Me and Sapphire, we were on the couch talking, and I'm like, well, do you want to fight Gretchen? Like, what's the tea behind y'all? And she's like, honestly, I don't want to fight her. I just want to have a conversation. So Sapphire, I don't think she took off anything because she really genuinely didn't have that mindset to fight Gretchen at that moment. But Gretchen's standpoint, everything is about perspective. Remember, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Perspective it means a lot. Gretchen is like, well, you just was on that you were looking for me, doing this and that, yelling my name, looking for Suki, doing a lot. So now I'm on that with you and Suki, because what are you looking for me for? So I feel like that's just a miscommunication, because Sapphire really did not want to fight her.
That makes sense.
She really didn't.
Let me think about what else I can ask about this before we get into these 1,000,001 questions with the fans. And I know you got to have a good time tonight.
Blast, a ball.
Let's see. What are your thoughts on Suki? I think Suki is hilarious, especially for TV. I think there are a lot of moments where we see her really checking people for real. For example, when they kind of jump. Not kind of, but they jump Gretch. And people like, oh, why we jumping? Oh, no, jumping. And Suki like, any bitch in here that jumped last season, don't talk to me about nothing what y'all got saying going on.
That's valid.
I
agree.
I think Suki is dope. What are your thoughts on Suki?
I think she is great TV. I love her music. I like that she don't give a fuck. I just didn't like how, well, as you guys know, we got maced. I just don't like how the situation ended. Like, I'm not mad about it because I know it wasn't for me. So I didn't really take it personal because I know it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So it's not like I wanted to fight or anything, because basically everybody else wanted to fight her. So I just felt like at that moment I just wanted an apology for real. But I don't have no
Was it really bare Mace?
No, yeah, it's a video.
I know. There's Mace.
Sapphire was affected. I was affected.
But bare Mace is crazy.
Yeah, we were all affected. And like I said, I don't feel no real issue with her because it wasn't for me. And she reacted in that moment in the way it got explained to me. I could I could kind of understand why she did, because you're just coming back and somebody's telling you that somebody's planning on doing something to you.
Yeah.
She was in survival mode, and everybody comes from different places. So in that moment, she's saying I'm a street bitch, I'm a hood bitch. If somebody tell me they doing this, I don't have the baddie mentality. Oh, this is for TV. No, this is real life shit for me. So
I'm not going to say Tommy brought these people to fight y'all.
no, she did. for sure.
Okay, so you're saying that Tommy brought these
No,
people?
she did.
Okay.
She did.
Okay. Because in the car when she's driving away, she's like, "What? I don't know these people. What happened?"
No, she did. She did.
Did anybody get touched, or security was there and broke it up?
So the thing is, we were wrapped up for the night. Literally, we were done filming.
Okay.
All I see is a girl walk past me. I'm not thinking nothing of it because it'd be so many people, you know, with production and the other people that work for Zeus. I'm not thinking nothing. Next thing you know, all I hear is a bunch of like noises behind me, and I turn around and the girl is trying to hit Killa. Basically, security grabbed her, so I jumped over security and I hit her. Then that's when Mariah came. Who else came? It was a couple people. Tink came. I think Lex came. It was a lot going on at that moment. But no, Killa, they were trying to attack Killa. And then what y'all see is like, oh, we're yelling, we're saying Tommy is a weird ass bitch. No, that was very much weird. Like, you brought outsiders in to fight us when you've been on TV for a long time. Like, the little tricks you play, okay, cool. But once you bring outsiders, like, now it's not TV no more. Like, they have kids, people have kids to go home to, family to go home to. And when you bring people like that's not cool.
Okay. Thoughts on the overall tour and show? Was it a learning experience? Did you have fun? Who do you think can't rap? Like, let me know. Because all y'all coming out with songs, pop it. All y'all coming out with songs now.
In a room and my face ain't even done that.
Hey.
Go stream Pop It by Fania on all platforms.
Period.
Okay? But no, overall the tour I feel like was a 10 out of 10. I think that Zeus, Lemmy, Natalie, they did their big one. And even all of the girls. I feel like everybody brings something different to the show. Like even the girls who don't have songs or didn't have songs at that point in time, we brought something different. Like we did the intermission part. So while other people are getting ready, we're showing the fans like personality. We're, you know, interacting more because when the other girls are performing, they don't really get a chance to like interact with people. Like we're taking people's phone, recording ourselves. So we're, you know, more interactive with the crowd. So,
were you nervous on stage?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't at all. And I'm not gonna lie, every city we went to showed so much love to me. And that's why I was like, damn, like, you know, to see how much love I'm getting and to hear people are getting booed, I'm like, damn, like that's a lot. Yeah. And I want to touch on something too about the boo stuff, because a lot of people were saying like I was doing a lot when it came to Summer and telling her like she shouldn't perform. So the only reason why I said Summer should not perform is because when Rolly first told everybody they couldn't perform, like she told Dolly, I think she told Nunu, Gretchen, nobody really like complained about it or nothing. But I could see both sides, honestly, because it's like Summer's like, well, I'm here to perform, this is exactly what I'm gonna do, I make music. So I get that, but it was just kind of gonna be like a sit down until Natalie gets back and figure out like how to make people performances better. How do we go from the women not performing, the people that got booed not performing, to everybody performing again? Okay. And Dolly wasn't there. Dolly didn't show up. I don't know why Dolly wasn't there. But I truly don't know how we went from them not performing to them performing. I think because the show we did in Chicago, a lot of people were late. Like, you notice Tavii didn't even do her intermission. It was a lot of stuff going on. So that's why DJ Sky was like, well, you know, this wasn't in order. It probably wasn't in order because people were late. It was a lot of shit going on. Like,
yeah, we see DJ Sky coming late, but she said I was on time. But I'm like, in my mind, how are you on time?
I don't know what happened with that. I don't know about on time. I did see about like Natalie telling her to stop the song.
Right.
I saw that. And
now Mariah bucking on.
She messed up Biggie's set. I think she did mess up Biggie's set.
Yeah.
So I mean, her job is hard, and it's just like when we all have different things that we bring. We have to make sure we're sending her the right music, we're sending her the right files, and she needs to make sure everything is in order. But we have to give her that order, you know. Right. So I don't think anybody should really play the blame game when it comes to that. Why
were you closing the door on Tavii when she was arguing with Nunu?
Okay, so when it came to me closing the door on Tavii, I let them argue at first.
Okay.
I let them argue. And the argument was stupid. Nunu was genuinely just trying to look for her bag. And at that day, we all went to the same boutique. So we all had the same bags. So Nunu was probably like thinking like, okay, my bag could have got mixed up with somebody else's bag. Let me just see if it's on the bus. So I let her go through my bag. I don't have nothing to hide. You know, that's my stuff. Cool. Tavi's like, your bag's not on this bus. Da-da-da-da. Cool. I let them argue. What's her name? Nunu was like, oh, and weren't you just talking about Rican, saying that I look better than Rican? And I'm just like, hold up. And that's when I closed the door, because I didn't want that to be a thing between Tavii and Rican, knowing that Rican was coming back. And I didn't know what Nunu was talking about at that time. Tavii never told me that. She said that. I mean, why would you randomly just say, oh, yeah, I said that, you know, Nunu looked better than me. Tavii never said that to me whatsoever. I just didn't want that to be another thing. You know, I'm cool with both of them. Rican was my bitch and Tavii was my bitch at the time. So it's just like, no, I didn't want them to go at it. And I know that would have been another topic.
Okay.
And Rican, I know Rican, she would have been on that because they settled their differences because of me. Before the reunion, they were supposed to go at it or whatever, but it puts me in a weird position. Both of y'all are my friends. I don't want to see y'all fight, and I don't want to be in between that. So let's just handle this, you know, right now. Y'all get out whatever y'all need to get out and leave it there.
In the latest episode, we see Tavii sticking up for, well, not sticking up for, but announcing that to Nunu, keep my bitch's name out your mouth, keep Rican name out your mouth, and she's speaking like you now. And I'm like, okay, so y'all cool. In my head, I'm like, y'all cool, because we see y'all having y'all little thing, but she like checking Nunu, and you know, she say bitch again. And Nunu take 15 years to say it, but she say it, and then they get up and they start squabbling. Tavii had y'all back. You're not cool with Tavii no more, friend?
No, me and Tavii are not cool anymore. But what I will say is, in that scene, I said, I wasn't just talking to one person. I was talking to everybody. Let's just keep Rican name out of it. Like, let's just keep her name out. Like, no more Rican talk. Let her.
Yeah, you was on that.
Let her, and that goes for everybody. Let her come in and do her, 1-2 and leave it there. Like, because now you're fighting. It's just too much,
What happened to you and Tavii? We're going to get to these fan questions. You and Tavii was about to get into a fight outside. She was like, pull up. And apparently you was like, I'm coming, or something was going on. She was outside in the street. I'm out here. Where you at?
No. I reached out to Tavii because I saw that she was talking shit online, and she kept talking shit. And I'm like, well, you in the next city over. You in New York, I'm in Jersey. You keep talking shit. What's up? Like, now this is real life stuff, because you don't even say anything about me being on Baddies. You try to say shit about, I mean, she was literally spilling piss. So that's why I really wasn't even mad, and I didn't even care. I know so much shit about Tavii, but
so everything she said was not true.
No. I don't even remember what she was saying. What was she saying? Please recall.
Your sexual stuff was that you was doing with your sexual stuff. It was like your mouth, the oral stuff.
Absolutely not.
And then that's when the accusations came out between you and y'all. Right?
Yeah, no. Even the people that I talk to know that I don't even play them games.
Oh.
Straight up.
Oh.
And I don't. I'm not even that type of person. I'm a very reserved person, and that's why I say I didn't really care about what she said, because she was really spilling piss. And Tavii knows me. Please.
She was saying she could really go in. She could go in on you, son.
I mean, she tried to, and it didn't work at all.
So y'all really can't come back from this. Y'all really can't.
As far as friendship wise, I cannot trust. For real.
Okay.
Because she did do some backdoor stuff. She did reach out to somebody that I was talking to. And she DM'd them. And I felt like that was a lot. That was a lot.
She was, I don't know if I'm spilling tea, but wasn't she like, y'all was close, like, y'all was close. So
I'm not going to spill her business. I'm not going to do that.
And I'm not either. I was here with it.
I'm not, no tea, no shade. Me personally, that's just not the type of friend I am. Like,
right.
Even if I fall out with somebody,
I'm just saying y'all was cool though.
We were. You
my friend.
Yeah, we were cool. And, her business is her business, but I do feel like she took it too far when she did that, DMing the person that I was dealing with. that was a bit much, but it's cool because, you know, everything was meant to happen the way it happened, and it is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything about Baddies USA that you want to get off your chest?
Wait, I didn't finish explaining. Okay, so yeah, I reached out to Tavii. I'm like, you know, you're in the next city, I'm in the next city. You did too much. Like, what are we doing? So Tavii went on live. She's like, bitch, like, you booster, come in my hood. I'm like, all right. When I seen that video, I'm like, all right, this bitch, now you're really doing too much. I just wanted a little squabble. You're in the middle of the street on Christmas Eve. Or was it Christmas? It might have been Christmas Eve or Christmas. Okay. You're in the middle of the street. I'm like, all right, never mind. This is too much. Like, I got a lot to lose. I don't even move like that for real in real life. So let me just, you know, I could just wait, whatever, we could get paid to fight. Fuck it. So then Tavii texts my phone and she's like, oh, like, you know, I don't want to fight you, because I called her personally. And it's just like, okay, like, I could respect that, because at the end of the day, I could have been fought you on Baddies USA, and I didn't do that because I did, like, you know, look at you like a big sister. So I didn't want to do that in that moment. But when you go online and do all the extra shit, now I feel some type of way. And I know that it does eat Tavii alive. I know it does.
What does? Like
the stuff that she did, I know that eats her alive, because you did.
So I'm gonna say this, right? And you know, not speaking on everybody's business or whatever, my perception, my words, when I interviewed her, she spoke so highly.
This was after Baddies USA, though. I mean, Baddies Africa.
This was before Baddies USA.
Yeah, it was.
She spoke she spoke so highly of you, my little sister. I loved her. Everything, you know, our little squabbles and issues that we had on Baddies Africa. I don't even want to revisit that because I feel bad about that. It was like, it was good energy and good, you know, aura behind the two of y'all. Then we get to Baddies USA, and it's something completely different.
Yeah. I really wish that we could have went into Baddies USA with like a different headspace. And at the end of the day, like, me and Tavii, like I said, we were cool. Like, I did look at her like a big sister, but we still were learning each other, because
it was a new relationship.
Yeah, it was a new friendship. So it's just like, I'm still learning you as a friend, but I did spend a lot of time with her. Like, we went to Texas together. Like, we did group trips. So
y'all had moments. So this is okay. So this leads me.
Texas. We went to Cali. I invited her to bookings. I was invited her to my Jersey bookings. I was inviting her to I put her on to other bookings. So it's just like, you know, like, damn.
It was okay. Yeah. So she told me, hi, Tavii, you know, I love you. She told me that she felt, and I'm paraphrasing, so it's not verbatim. She felt that things got awkward because you had made mention of not liking how she handled the Diamond situation on a reunion, and she felt like that you could have told her that before y'all got on camera. I'm not gonna say this is her whole issue, but this is one of the issues that was told to me. So can you fill in the gaps?
Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to be speaking on this, but this happens later in the season. So for her to even say that was our final straw within our friendship, yes, I can agree to that, but that didn't start anything.
Okay, so we can leave it. We can leave it there. We can leave it there.
Yes, I did bring that up because when you're around one person, you're making it seem like, okay, like, yeah, I just try to break it up, and then around another person, you're like, oh, like, I had your back. And, you know, it's okay to just break something up, and, you know, but don't try to pick and choose, like, oh, when I'm with this person, I'm gonna say this. When I'm with this person, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
But y'all see that later on in the season.
Hopefully she come back for part 2.
I will. Come back. We like the vibes here. We got fruit.
Come on, vibes.
Actually, what I wanted. Like, I love it.
You know.
I love it here.
You got some time for some fan questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it happen.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna look at this screen. We're gonna look at this screen, and friend, first of all, let me just say, this woman got the most fan questions out of all these interviews. Y'all sent like over 200 questions. We're not about to sit here and go through everything. Okay, it's a lot of questions, but we're gonna start with Dream Zay. Who is your least favorite baddie besides Lex, and who is your favorite besides Killer?
Lex isn't even my least favorite baddie. I don't think I have a least favorite baddie, because I feel like different people bring different things to the show.
Okay.
So I don't know his favorite baddie.
And your favorite?
Scotty and Killa, of course.
Okay. Let's see. So like I said, this is new IG cuz YOLO. If she could be on any other Baddies season pre-Africa, which season would she choose? I think she would suit Baddies West.
Oh, I like Baddies Caribbean, honestly.
Baddies Caribbean was lit.
I like Baddies Caribbean.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Pretty period. Jay Reed, we answered the question about the cop. Nasheen says, what's the real beef between her and Lex? What's her relationship like with Nat?
Honestly, I don't personally have any beef with Lex. I don't know how she feels about me. And my relationship with Natalie, I feel like me and Natalie have a good working relationship. Like, you know, as any boss and, you know, worker, we're going to have our differences at times. And I personally don't ever have a problem with voicing my opinion on things. And I feel like sometimes my delivery could be a little different, but I think me and Natalie do have a good working relationship.
If I don't ask a specific question, 9 times out of 10 I had already answered or asked that question. And a lot of y'all are repeating questions. 654 Jew_Juan. Does she listen to any of the Baddies music? Are there any Baddies that make decent music? Even messier question. Which Baddies makes the worst music?
I do listen to Baddies music. I have, of course, Natalie's music, Natalie and Lemmy. I listen to, of course, Killa. I have Smiley's song on my face. On my playlist. I have Mariah Lynn's song. I have Anna's music, and I have Biggie and Tasiki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who makes the worst music?
I don't think anybody makes the worst music, honestly.
That was a nice answer.
Yeah, no, I mean, who do you think?
Summer's music is trash. I mean, I can't get through
catchy,
it.
Though, like the fans, like "On My Mama," ho. Oh, mama. Like,
I mean,
that's her. So it's just like to you, it might be ass, but that's really her. Like,
I mean, maybe it's because you know, I'm a man, I'm a little older. I don't know. But you know, to each his own. Car.lu19 says, why go from a huge? We answered that question already. What were you doing when you got the call? We answered that question already. See, I'm good. I'll be with these questions. I'll be knowing what y'all want to know. Baddies film, you got like 90 questions, so I don't know if I'm gonna ask all these. Who's someone that she would be interested in being cool with but isn't? Tavii.
We were already cool. Please. I don't know. Cause I don't like to force bonds. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
So just like whatever happened. Whoever don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. And a lot of the girls, as you can see, they do fuck with me.
Yeah, you know what? I will say about you. When you explain, like even when we had that, you know, that call.
Yeah.
When you explain things, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't know you, but I'm not gonna say like you come from a place of being ignorant and not making any kind of sense.
No.
Like you're rational. And so I respect that about you. Who does she feel like deserves to be on chapter 2 if there's a chapter 2?
I feel like they should bring the main cast members and add extra people, like I said. Like,
okay. Ivory, Pretty P,
Breakin, yes.
Okay.
P.
Okay. How did we talked about Killa and Rican, how y'all became friends? Who are your top 5 best fighters?
Top 5? I'm not even gonna include myself. No, but seriously, I'm just saying other people. I think Tasiki. I'm not gonna say it in no order. Tasiki, Ivory, Lex. And remember, I'm not including myself. Tasiki, Ivory, Lex. I'm not gonna lie. Killa was in there this season. I'm gonna put Killa on that list.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Dolly.
Okay. And
I'm gonna add Tavii too, because Tavii did good this season with fighting as well.
Okay. Oh, that's nice of you. That's so nice. Yeah, that's so. Oh my God.
Oh, please.
There's hope, y'all. I think there's hope.
Oh,
you know.
please.
We talked about the Mace situation already. We're not revisiting that. Who does she need that from at the reunion? Do you have a hit list?
I really don't have a hit list.
That's good.
I know I need that, but I don't have a hit list.
Who you need that from then?
We gonna see.
Oh, hardest and easiest fight. Y'all messy out there, y'all. I thought I was messy.
I'm gonna say my hardest fight was legs. I'm gonna be fair. And my easiest fight. Honestly, Nunu, because it was like just like a quick 1-2. Like it wasn't like really nothing to like me. I don't feel like me and Nunu really like got it in there. And honestly, I'm gonna say Tavii too, because during Baddies Africa, we ain't really like square up. We just like did a little 1-2. It was cute.
Ooh.
But like I don't feel like it was. I'm not gonna say it was an easy.
Y'all see the way her y'all see the way her shoulder bucking up? I like that, baby. I like that.
But yeah, it was just like I'm not gonna say it was easy. It was just like a quick 1-2.
Okay. How did your sorority and chapter respond to you being a part of the show like Baddies? How does the show align with the principles of the organization? That's a good question.
It is a good question. So my sorority overall, like I feel like I made shit possible for a lot of people. Like a lot of people were DMing me like, hey, I wanted to, be on reality TV, but I didn't think like it would sit well with the organization. I just told them like, do what you want to do. Like you have a life outside of your sorority. Like your sorority, our sorority is not our character. That's not like it's a part of who we are because, we went through stuff to, pledge, like we have, but when it comes to actually like their judgment, I don't care what nobody says or thinks. Like they're not putting money in my pocket, they're not putting food on my table.
Fact.
So it's just like you have to do what's best for you, and you have an identity outside of your sorority. Always remember that.
What was the process of making her song Pop It? Where did it come from? Why did we do it? Are you a lyricist? What is the vibe with music making?
Honestly, the only reason why I made a song was because with Baddies USA, I'm on the stage performing better than half of the people that actually have songs. It's just like, my part not even in there. No, literally, I'm giving ass, I'm giving face, I'm giving body, I'm giving energy, I'm giving a lot, and I'm going in the crowd. Damn near crowd surfing, if you ask me, but it's just like none of that is being put in the show. They're just introducing my name, so I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna make a song. Like, and the song is called Pop It because it's like pretty girl music. Like, if you really like that, pop it. Okay, do it for the cash, baby, pop it. Because a lot of bitches do stuff for money. All right, do it for the cash, baby, pop it.
Did you have to throw the diss in there though, Fred? You had to throw the diss in there.
It's giving Trick Daddy all bark with no bite. Baddest in the room and my face ain't even done up. I could, relate to that a lot of the times.
Ooh, she better pop it. Yeah, you better go ahead and say that.
No, and that's real shit. Like, you on live and I'm on another flight. Got him mad. Is you cool? You alright? It's giving Trick Daddy all bark with no bite. Bitches say my name for the clout trying to come up. The baddest in the room and my face ain't even done up. Feeling like you need that, then jump, baby, run up. Jump, baby, run up. Pop it or shut up. That's how I feel.
Baby.
That's how I feel.
Baby, that's north under the neck and the popping it. Pop it.
Ricky, okay?
Okay. Well, this is baby Ruthie. She says, I wished I like her enough to ask questions. Between her group, I only like Cold Killer.
Ooh. Okay, and that's fair. Ruthie, I'm not for everybody, boo.
All right. I like that response. I'm these new girls get
on Zeus and think they now
reality
TV stars like most do stuff.
They will care. DTV from the only baddies do.
Outside of baddies. So what I will say about that is you don't know. I don't personally post everything that I do. Like I'm working on my brand and my business outside of baddies. I'm coming out with a fragrance line. I guess I'll reveal that here. I am coming out with a fragrance line. Stay tuned.
If you need me to be on a commercial.
Period. Okay, with the shirt just like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people do a lot of stuff outside of baddies. Like everybody don't just take bookings. People make music. People, oh, I'm actually working on an acting role as well.
Come on, acting.
Yeah. But like, we're brand ambassadors for big companies. So y'all just only see the baddie stuff, and we don't have to post everything in our personal life.
Shout out to Biggie, because I saw a clip where Natalie was saying that Biggie is a millionaire. So shout out. That's a beautiful thing.
Dominican.
How much of Baddies is set up or versus how much is real, in your opinion? Because we saw the horrible editing, child. Y'all was supposed to be in Chicago. No, y'all was supposed to be in New York, but y'all was really in Chicago. Yeesh.
That's such a broad question. I'm really not gonna answer that.
Okay.
But I feel like for the most, like, I don't understand their question, but I feel like
here's what I'll
say, like 85% of it is just like, okay, but sometimes we do get put in rooms where
y'all it's the setup. Yeah, it's the setup. Y'all be like, we got these 6 people here, but then give us something. Whatever y'all come up with
is real life.
Is what y'all okay. Does Fania think she has contributed enough to the show to be brought back for another season? Oh, y'all getting
yes, I do. I feel like I didn't fight as much this season, but I don't feel like I had to. Sometimes you really could kill people with just your words. You don't always have to fight.
Okay. I can respect that.
So yeah, I feel like in every scene, I always speak up. Like, I'm never just quiet or in the background. I always have something to say.
Do the baddies have to get medical evaluations before filming? Is there any concerns with fighting and blood being spread? Child, yeah, I didn't ask this question. That is B_000_X1.
No, we don't have to get medical evaluation, but I would hope that everybody is grown enough to know, like, you're around other females, there's going to be blood involved, like, you should get tested before and after.
Okay.
But everybody don't think the same.
Alien Dancer says, what's your top 3 pet peeves? You're a Gemini, you got a lot.
Yeah.
It's probably like 55. What has been your favorite moment and least moment thus far since filming on Baddies? I like that question.
Overall, my favorite moment is honestly a lot of the stuff that happens behind scenes.
Y'all do so much off camera and it's so annoying.
Like,
y'all got like 1,000 cameramen.
Africa, that's why I think Africa, I was fighting every other day. I was, but I had so much fun. Like, Scotty, Rolly, they were hanging outside, like, with us. We had a blast. We used to do a lot.
Okay.
We used to do a lot.
What's your worst moment? Or least favorite moment?
My least favorite moment, honestly, it's not even nothing dealing with me. Honestly, it's going to be Summer and Lex's fight. That was a lot. Like, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot. I'm going to say that was probably my least favorite moment because...
Yeah, things got real.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Chris says, I can't wait to watch the interview. Definitely watch it, share it. Sharif says, like, it's giving scary, and I don't like that. But here's the thing, right? Because I saw somebody else from Baddies say that, and I don't see that. Oh, you want me to say the name?
Yeah, say the name. Put a name on it.
Tavii was on the video and said, but I don't see that. I don't see that with you. That's why I asked you about the editing question. But it's still like when people step up, you step up too. Like, you don't.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ducked a fade ever. Okay. Like, I don't. Have you seen it?
I haven't. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like if somebody says something to me, I'm gonna say something back. I've never just been like, oh, like, like, no.
Like, why do y'all be sitting here and chilling around Lex and Dolly like y'all cool is weird to me. Sharif, do you feel like y'all be... Because did we get over... Are we over Shitgate? Are we over Baddies Africa?
I don't get how they're saying, like, just... We're on the bus together. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to the back and get on the bed and get on the bunk bed and go to sleep? Like, no. Like, I'm going to be around them. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. Like, I'm not... Nobody's energy ever just like, oh, I don't care to be like, no, I don't think that deep into it. Like, I don't care. Nobody bothers me. I don't bother them.
But y'all have coming around with each other on a more amicable side. Aren't you cool with Summer? Y'all, I think, wasn't you and Summer on a live shooting the shit and talking and...
I got to know Summer at the end, like more, and understood her more at the end of filming.
Okay.
Like hanging out with her. Summer can be a lot, but Summer don't do like the extra shit. Like when I went out with Summer, she didn't do too much extra shit. Like she was like, probably like one time she did like too much, and I'm like, all right, bitch, like calm down.
Yeah.
You know? But other than that, I don't feel like she ever did too much. And when I tell her like chill out, she listens.
How did she feel coming in as her and Killa only after being the pretty three? I guess they're asking about Rika not being involved in the lineup this season, and it's just the two of y'all.
Honestly, I really did wish that Rika could have came in with us, but I do understand, like, you know, she was very vocal about the situation she was going through. And, you know, like I said, people have things going on in their personal lives. But me and Killa, we still stood headstrong with each other. That's my bitch in real life. And Rican comes later.
So she was invited initially, but she couldn't come for personal reasons.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
how
that happened. I'm not sure how that happened. Like I said, we don't know who's casted until, you know.
Okay.
And I can say we really do keep that to ourselves.
Okay.
We really do. We're very good with keeping that to ourselves once we get the call, because you don't want to, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Right. Jordan Archive says, does she see Lex as a bully?
No. I don't feel like anybody can bully me.
Okay.
And I feel like we're all grown. I feel like we could have handled situations
differently. All right, so y'all, we're gonna ask one more question because it's pages and pages and pages and pages. Does Fania feel like certain cast members are protected more than others? For example, the different treatment between Summer, Scotty, or even Anna and Diamond. Does she think production would let Scotty get done in like Summer? Does she think production would let Anna get her tooth knocked out like Diamond? That's a very good question, and I feel like a lot of people in the Baddies verse be feeling some sort of way, because Summer fights be long, and then other fights don't be.
They do. I feel like it depends on the damage that you're doing. Like for example, Summer. They're comparing Summer and Scotty. You can't really compare Summer and Scotty. Scotty is not problematic. Summer is. They're comparing Diamond and Anna. Anna, honestly, she'll pop shit and be like, bitch, I'm not fighting you. Diamond, she's with all of that.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't feel like that's even a good comparison.
All right. Okay. So listen, y'all. See all these pages? Fania loves y'all. But we about to do this one last game, and then we're gonna get done. Okay. You can only pick one. Don't be scared.
Okay.
Okay. You can't say neither. You can't say both.
Okay, but come on.
You got to stand on it. Okay. You got to pop it.
Do it for the cash. Who am I going with? Like,
yep. Pick one.
Just pick one.
Just pick one. And we don't need to know the context. We just know who you picking.
Fuck. This is like money. This is like party. I'm going with the money.
All right. Pick one.
Fuck. Like, oh my gosh.
And you ain't even got to tell us the reason why.
Damn, this is, it really like it's a depends. Like, it depends. I'm going to say, honestly, I'm going to go with Anna because she's from Jersey, and I know she's more like, you know, rah-rah party. Rolly really be in her own world. Okay. But I love Rolly.
Okay.
I love Rolly down.
She picked Anna. That's what we're going with. All right?
Oh, for sure, Natalie. I love you though, Tanisha, but Natalie for sure.
All right.
Oh, I love both of them. Fuck. You know what? I love Tasiki. She a Gemini. I fuck with her. She heavy hitter. She cool, calm, collective. But I'm gonna go with Biggie. Biggie, when I had a booking in her city, she showed me nothing but love, and this was before I've even filmed Baddies. So
okay.
Well, Baddies USA. I respect her. Fuck. Both of these my cousins. Fuck. Jayla's in her prime though, so I'm gonna pick Sapphire.
Okay.
Jayla's in her prime. Been there, done that.
Okay.
Sapphire. I'm pick Mariah. Big Jersey.
If y'all would have saw the side face I saw, her head is turned, but y'all would have saw the face.
Y'all are so messy.
I'm not. I'm very clean, baby. Very clean. What you say is it's not that hard. That's what you say. It's not that hard.
This is a hard one, actually.
Oh,
Very hard one because I never really got a chance to like get to know Lex for real, and like we never like she said, we never went over across that barrier. So it's like it's hard because I don't really know her, but just like she was shady to me. She did do what she did. I don't know. I gave her a chance versus not really having a chance with her. I'm gonna go with Lex.
that's fair.
Go with Lex. I'm going with Ivory.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Tink though. You already know. I'm good. What's the concept behind it though?
Hey, just pick one. It's interesting that it's that hard.
No, it is. Honestly, I wouldn't go with Dolly only because like she really did like I personally don't have a problem with Dolly, but when it comes to her and Killa's situation, like it touched Killa differently with the stuff she said about her child. And I'm not trying to play the pity game or the, I'm not gonna do that. But it's just I can't really, like my friend like told me like how she felt about it, so it's just like
Yeah.
but with Lex, like I said before I came on Baddies, I related to her Lex the most because she was college athlete, she was fresh out of college, college graduate, educated baddie. I could relate. She's pretty, and then I Summer, I fuck with her now. Yeah, but it's just like you did do what you did. Yeah, same with Lex. I don't know. That's a hard one. I'm not picking.
Oh, she can't pick one, y'all. She can't pick one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And that concludes our interview. Talk to that camera.
My name is Not That Hard. It's Fania, and go stream Pop It. Actually, can we play it before I leave?
We can, but we can't play it on YouTube because it's copyright. It's copyright stuff.
It's on YouTube, and it's my song. How can
I understand that, but YouTube, you could play it on your channel, but it don't work like that on another YouTuber's channel.
Really?
Yeah.
How about if I perform it?
I don't know. But you did. You about to hit us with an acapella? Because once I turn on the instrumental, it's flagged.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, please. You what they want, but I'm what these niggas need. She wanted smoke when I seen her cupping, please. I got your favorite baddie looking up to me. Only time I'm in your city for a check, then I leave. You know my name is Not That Hard, get it right? Fana, you on live and I'm on another flight. Got a mad, is you cool? You alright? It's giving Trick Daddy all bark with no bite. Not just. No, listen, I had an amazing time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say to the peoples, the fans,
First of all,
talk to the mic. Yeah.
My supporters.
Supporters.
Y'all not fans, y'all supporters.
Yeah.
To my supporters, I do love y'all. Y'all really stick with me through thick and thin. And I feel like I really have like personal relationships and bonds with a lot of y'all. I know when I'm in y'all city, I try to invite y'all out. It's a lot of the times y'all hit me up like, I'm in the city, and I let y'all come out to the club with me, let y'all come in the section, chill with me. So for the people that have got the opportunity to do that, I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate my youth supporters because y'all go hard for me like no other. Like we in a relationship real bad, but no, for real, I do love y'all and I do really appreciate y'all because some of the times when I look at the comments, I'm like, okay, like this is a lot for me. Seeing the positive comments that y'all put, it helps me get through that. So
and
I do appreciate y'all.
And I'm gonna ask you while I got these people on the camera now, because I know some of y'all be getting in y'all feelings when I be doing my reviews, and you got in your little feed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but now that I have your information, are you wanting me to get the feedback from you before I do my review?
What feedback? What do you mean?
Like, what happened, what actually, like, because I based all my commentary off the episodes or whatever comes on live, and we know they chop and screw.
Moving forward?
Yeah.
What do I want you to do?
You want me, friend? What happened, friend? What happened, friend? What happened, girl? Did you really do this? Did you really say that?
You got my number. Because if I go on these podcasts,
Hey.
I go on Instagram and I take a picture, and you hit me up. Now we gonna have to
And now she know where I live, child. Ooh.
pulling up. You
Ooh.
need that?
Anyways, this was great. Leave comments, share, comment, like, and yeah.
And shout out to the host. I got everything I needed for the most part. Never mind, we got everything we need.
Oh yes, yeah. We love y'all. Later. All right.
Yeah. Welcome to the space where the masks come off. No filters, no scripts, no holding back. The whole truth. The whole truth. The whole truth. Say it loud. Say it clear. The whole truth. Real stories. Real life. The whole truth. Real conversations. You don't hear it.